Okay.
Good. Thanks for getting that.
We are ready.
We are. Do I have everybody here? Do I have a quorum? Well, thank you. All right. Welcome to April 24th Zoom meeting of Support Services. You had your hand raised, Doug? We have one thing on the agenda this morning, and that is a request from the IT department, and we have Mike here with us somewhere. Mike, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
I don't see you. Oh, hey, there you are. I see you now. It's good to see you again. Yes. So what we have here, well, I'll let Mike explain. He knows everything that's going on over there in technology. So go
Okay.
ahead, take it away.
Just like to start off, it was a typo. It wasn't a sad way to try and make the 95,000 sound better. We have our licensing we do every so many years, and we're looking to upgrade from our 2010 version to our 2019. And I did check with the treasurer's office to say, does it help to put this off? And because it's reserve fund money, they said it couldn't be used for anything else. So that being the case, I went forward with trying to get our licensing caught up to the latest version.
All right, thank you. And to go a little bit further, all right, I talked to Mike Swan this morning. Our fund reserve balance for technology is $250,399. Now, I talked to Mike, about all this. This money has been set aside. We'll have it's not money that can be counted for. It's already been set into a reserve. Basically, it would be something that we might look at next year if we have any issues on putting money into this reserve if we don't have enough. But as Mike stated, we are safe. We're going from a 2010 Microsoft 2010 software to a 2019, which brings along other added what do you say, the safety? What is it? Mike, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Just having software updates to make the software not vulnerable to different hacks and such.
Thank you, Mike, for chiming in on me there. A little tongue twisted here. This is a little different. But so basically, it was a typo error. We're looking to transfer the $95,000. I think our licensing comes up in August in that. So I guess I'll ask the question. All in favor of
You don't have a motion on the floor.
So I'm going to ask for a motion on the floor for this resolution to transfer $95,000. I have 1, 2. Anybody else with me?
So that's a first and a second, so the motion's on the floor.
Oh, right. Thanks. Thanks, Greg. You're the man. By the way, I like those doors. And
Thanks.
okay, so we have a resolution on the floor. I guess I'll call the vote. Who is I have in favor of moving this forward?
Yep.
So, Amanda, do I have enough?
Yes.
All right. Any nays? Amanda, do I have any?
Nope.
Okay, so I move this forward as approved. Thank you, Mike.
Thank
The
you.
other thing I'd like to bring up, I should have brought up at the beginning of the meeting too, is, I want to approve the minutes from our last, support meeting. Do I have, any approvals? Any objections? All right, so moved. So, I think that's the big whopping, support committee meeting, of the day, I believe, Amanda?
That's it.
So, I will call, we have a
I'm sorry.
question over from Claudia.
No,
Mr.
I
Klein,
just,
question two.
Wanted to say that you took your still face off and that you're here live with us now.
yes, aren't you so happy to have me join you this morning? That, and I wanted to say thank you to Mike and his team for keeping the county online and everything they're doing to help all of the employees working from home. I'm sure it has been an enormous lift, and we thank you for it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I called him at 5:30 this morning. He was already at the office. He says he's been sleeping there. So, but thank you very much, Mike, and all of you have a great day. I adjourned the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Supervisor
Okay.
has comment. Did he not?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is more of a question
Brad,
for our county administrator.
Yes.
And under municipal law, I know that this is a restricted account. Is there a mechanism in place where the full board could move monies from a restricted account if they felt to do so by having a public hearing?
I couldn't hear a word.
Mr. Chairman, this was just a question for our county administrator. I wanted to know if there was a mechanism, because this is a restricted account, and I know that the treasurer said we couldn't move monies out of there because it's dedicated to the purchase or acquisition of computer equipment. But isn't there a way through municipal law to conduct a public hearing and move monies if you chose to do that?
I did talk to Mike Swan this morning on that, and if Ryan might have a more
He's on. Kevin.
better answer than I will, but I did talk to Mike, and since it's already been set up in reserve, because I talked into options of, would it help us here? Would it do it there? But since it's already in reserve and set up for IT, there's not much you can do. And since we have a balance of $250,399 in there, so you take off another $95,000. But Ryan, can you add on anything more to that?
I didn't hear the question.
Okay, Brian, the question is, this money is in a restricted account for technology, correct?
I still didn't hear the question.
All right,
I guess the question's not that important. I can ask it another day. Thank you.
Ryan, can you hear me, Ryan?
I can.
He asked basically, I think he's asking, can we use this reserve money elsewhere since it's already been set up into a reserve fund for technology?
I think what the answer to that is we would have to look at the mechanism that the board used to set up this reserve. And if the board designated funds for an assignment of funds, then whatever process they use to make that designation would be the process they would have to use to undesignate it.
Okay, thank you. Mr.
Did
Chairman,
that answer you? All right there, Jack. Okay. Any other questions? Since we've already adjourned? All right. Thank you all.